So we're on session 2 with the Normatec boots this morning. I've run into clinic and I've thrown all my stuff on the floor and I've made breakfast, a coffee, and I've just flung myself in these for half an hour before I get started today, just to have another chance to have a go on them. I don't know what I was doing yesterday, but I'm an absolute wazzer because these do up absolutely fine. Still feel a bit weird. I love these like attachment nonsense things. Feel very sci-fi in them. But yeah, it's a little bit more comfortable around the thighs today. I haven't been brave enough to, oh no, okay, the thighs are thighing. And then it just gets that moment, doesn't it? And then you're like, and then it just releases off. So yeah, I haven't been brave enough to put the inflation up, the pressure up, because I just don't like compressive things. I'm not a big fan of knee sleeves. I don't even like my belt. I just, don't like things compressing me generally. But it seems to be for the greater good. So effects after last night, the fluid that was on my knee, a lot of that significantly reduced actually, as did the little pocket of sort of remaining fluid around my calf. And it doesn't seem to have come back yet, although I haven't done loads of walking around. I went to sleep, I've got up, I'm at work now. What the true test of it will be is when I've walked around for a day, because that's often when it's a little bit irritated, it will kind of fill with that fluid. It's a bit weird when you sort of take fluid out of a swollen joint, because the first sensation you get is actually a bit of instability. So it feels like my knee moves a little bit more. There's a few little crunchy bits inside it. But actually that's good because I know that I've got additional range of motion. I know that I can use my muscles now to create co-contractions around the joint, which is what we talk about when we talk about training stability. We're not talking about training some like wild concept. We're just talking about turning shit on around the muscle. So yeah, it gives me not only the feedback that needs to happen, so it reminds me that I need to do my lunges and shit like that, but it also has obviously made a difference in the knee. So session 2, we'll see how that goes. Legs definitely felt lighter after the session as well, and it's a really weird thing, isn't it? Because I think with these recovery modalities, like, who knows really? There are papers and I'm not going to read them because this stuff is the 1%. It's like, it makes a tiny little difference, and we know it's the big rocks that move the needles really. But I think, they can give us those little, percents. They can make us feel better. Of course it'd be better for me to be just lunging about and doing some deadlifts or whatever, but I can't do that and eat a bowl of fruit and fibre, whereas this, like, that's doable. So, I think, although I hesitate to get like obsessed and like you don't know where the effect comes from. My legs felt lighter. What does that even mean? But like, also, if an intervention makes you feel good, it makes you feel good. So is that such a bad thing? I feel like it's not. I feel like sometimes we kind of demonize, like, especially in the evidence-based sports science community, it gets very like, if there's not 50 papers to support it, and loads of published research, we're kind of a bit like skeptical of it. But the reality is, like, I've seen like a lot of people try and use the BPS model of pain to kind of trash interventions such as like manual therapy and things like this. Your ice baths. I've shat on ice baths as well. Just because I like, who needs that? But if it makes you feel good, it makes you feel good. And we can use the biopsychosocial model of pain to say, pain is based on so many complex factors that you can't say for sure whether your rehab intervention or your hands-on stuff or your acupuncture work. But actually, like, to a person who is experiencing pain, there are complex reasons that pain exists and there are complex factors that feed into pain. And if something makes you feel better, who really gives a fuck which of the complex features it attacked? It attacked one of them and you feel better for it and you're happier to go out and run the next day, or you're happier to go out and squat the next day and you feel good. Like, don't take people's little balls away. I meant them mobility balls, but it sounded worse than I intended. But yeah, like, I just don't understand sometimes why we are so keen to take away interventions that people find useful. So yeah, I don't know. I found the legs felt lighter after it. I'm encouraged to do it again today. I'm kind of intrigued, to be honest, to get a set in clinic and see what people think of them and whether they're a thing that people would use. So yeah, let me know if you think it's a bag of shit, or if you would be interested in having a go, or you know, or if you're a die-hard fanatic and you think these are absolutely life-changing and can't believe that it's taken me this long to start thinking about introducing them to my clients. But yeah, I'll let you know how test 2 goes, and yeah, look forward to updating you.